That is Diamond Head.
Displaying the glory of God's creation by exploring America one park at a time. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave, the parks professor.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the parks professor. We are at GSP, Greenville Spartanburg International Airport, and I am getting ready to embark on a bucket list trip to Hawaii. I set a goal many years ago to visit and hike in all 50 states. This is state number 50. I have 3 flights today, GSP to ATL, ATL to Salt Lake, and then Salt Lake to Honolulu. Hopefully we'll get to Hawaii tonight. I know you didn't tune into this video to watch an airport, and therefore hopefully the next video clip will be from Hawaii. Alright, I've been in airports and on airplanes all day today. It's only an hour or so before sunset, but we have made it to Hawaii. This is the end of day 1. I will see you tomorrow. Day 2. And I'm not going to show you this every day, but this is how and where we're going to start every day. I don't have a car out here in Hawaii, and so we're going to be using the bus to get around. That's my hotel right there. I could possibly rent a car, but A, that's going to cost money to rent the car, and B, every hotel around here charges money to park the car. Mine charges $42 a night, and so we're not going to do that. We're going to get around on the bus. Today we're going to explore downtown Honolulu, including the state capitol, and also get our first hike in, hopefully, down by the ocean front. So let's get to exploring. We made it to downtown Honolulu. That is the Iolani Palace across the grass there. It's closed right now. Some big banyan trees around here. I'm going to pan around to the Hawaii State Capitol. Let's go in. We hiked down here from the Capitol area, and this is where we're going to do our first hike in Hawaii. This is Ala Moana Regional Park. It's in downtown Honolulu. The hike that I'm going to do is very flat, very easy. It's paved the whole way, but it is 2.5 miles, and it takes us to the ocean front. So let's go. We're about halfway around the loop, and this is the postcard view at this park. That is Diamond Head. Across this little edge of the Pacific Ocean. That is Waikiki. I wanted to go and climb Diamond Head. Unfortunately, Diamond Head State Monument is closed all this week. So I might get a consolation prize, but I will not be climbing Diamond Head this week. I mentioned I was staying at a hotel, in particular the Best Western Hotel, that is 3 blocks from the airport. I am staying on the top floor of this hotel, and this is the view, west-facing sunset view from my hotel room. We've had a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Day 3. This morning did not go as planned. I was planning to go and hike over at Creator Botanical Garden this morning. And I got on the bus and headed over there, but I had some transfer issues. And so I never made it over there. I spent about 3 hours this morning just riding around the city of Honolulu on the bus. But it could be worse. This afternoon we are at Pearl Harbor National Memorial. That white structure you see across the water is the Arizona Memorial. I have a boat ticket to take me over there in a couple of hours. For the rest of this portion of the video, I will remain silent to honor the people who fought and died here. Day 4, and my last full day over here on the island. This day started the way every day has started, with a bus ride. This time we rode over to the north side of the island, and we are at Ahupua'a Okahana State Park. Today we're going to kind of do the usual thing that I do on my trips. We're going to go park hopping and do some hikes. There is a short hike at this park, and so we'll get to doing it. We climbed up to a lookout of the bay. It's slippery and rooty. Coming up, I haven't fallen yet, but I still have to get back down. And this is the view at this trail. Very pleasant place here. All right, let's see if I can get back down. Alright, last stop and last hike on this trip. We are at Waimea Valley. And I did make it down the trail without falling down. There's a waterfall back here. So let's get hiking back to the waterfall. We hiked up the asphalt trail, and this is the Wailele, which is Hawaiian for waterfall. Day 5. Today is departure day. My flight leaves at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and that is the airport right there. So basically today is just a get packed and get ready to leave day. But I do have a couple of tasks before I do that. First of all, I have my last meal in Hawaii. That'll come next. Right now I'm over at the post office by the airport. And I just walked over here from the hotel, and I have a few postcards to send to friends and family on the mainland. Some of them will see me before they see the postcard, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get some postcards mailed off, have my last meal, and then head for the airport. Well, we're into day 6. It's Saturday afternoon. I've been in airports and on airplanes all night. I'm tired. I've been awake for about 26 straight hours. But we are back to where we started. This has been the trip of a lifetime. And I've presented this differently than I present most of my hiking trips. But I hope you've enjoyed it. On a personal note, I started this journey to visit and hike in all 50 states back in 1995 with my mom. The first trip we took was to Big South Fork National River and Recreation Area, and that got us our first 2 states, Kentucky and Tennessee. She died in 2014, having visited 45 states. And now here I am, 30 years later, finishing the journey, kind of alone, but not really. When one journey finishes, another one begins. I want to thank you for watching. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. I'm going to close this video. Until next time, have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.